Welcome back, Pythoneers. In this video, I just want to clear up relative and absolute imports and how we should work from now on, especially as we start to create projects. So let's start somewhere. Let's say we create a folder called my code, and then I have another folder I call my modules. And in my modules, let's say I have the person.py, and here I have my class person, which at this point has no state or no attributes, no behavior, no actions. Just keep it simple. We can create another one. I'll say my text utils.py. And here we can use, we can import a string, just for example. And we had like we might do more complicated things, but just to illustrate, lowercase alphabet, and then we just return string ASCII lowercase. We could have more complicated utility functions later. And then maybe here in my code, you would create your main.py. You will also use our dunder main approach. So this only runs when this is the called script. It's the entry point. And then we can just run, hey, we ran, and then now we would need to import this. And we have two kinds of imports. We have our absolute imports, which starts from the root. And in our case, if we wanted person, so my models dot person. And for a relative imports, since our current working directory, let's do it like this. Dot, we would use dot is our current directory, and dot is our parent directory. So we might, since we're inside my code, we would have to do my code and then dot my modules. We have to navigate to that, and then the person. So let's start with a relative import. So we say we see when I dot, we're inside just the main. This is the only thing that's inside the my code folder. And I add another dot. We're now at the root. We went one level up, the parent directory, and we see my code and my modules. So I'm going to my modules, person, and I want to import by person class. And then let's say I'm going to create a person one here, and then maybe a person two person. We might do something with them later. Now, if I run this, we get an import error. Now, there's a solution to this, but the thing is also changed. Python, we would create these packages. We create a file named, I think it's underscore init underscore py to create packages. And we'll see this as we have much larger packages, but the way you should be working is to use absolute imports. So we would do like this. From my models. So if we just do this from the beginning, instead, from we see our my modules there, person import person. And now if we try to run this, now we get another error, module not found error. And this structure isn't so well. So we talked about this in previous videos. Move the main to the root. We don't need that my code. Then we delete. And we saw this import I didn't need to import. So let's run it again now. No errors. Hey, we got to this point. They do like that. Now, you will eventually, as the project grows, have a much better folder structure. You might have a folder with models where we have our person. So I'll move it there. I think it will refactor for us. That's nice. It automatically updated it. And then we will click here. We might have a utils folder, and we will have our there. And then I'll remove this my models. And now we can see how we would import as well from utils, because we're at the root, text utils, import, what was it, get lowercase alphabet. And now we can print get lowercase alphabet and call it like this. And then we run it. And it works, no errors. So we have this folder structure. It's a little more structured, organized. It will work better as it grows. So at the root, we have this entry point, and it should be there. Relative imports comes when it grows and we have a lot of folders, and maybe this might need something from another file in here. Person might have, say, using, when we talked about composition, using other classes instead of having, for example, let's say we do our init. We might have had, say, self name. we might have had self age, and then we have instead of address something and self zip code, we might have another file called address, which has the class address, and in it we would have these properties. Do like this. We don't need this or this, and a street address with the wrong syntax now. So can pretend, and then instead here we would just do address like this. But since it comes from another file, we need to be able to import it, and relative imports, and maybe it wasn't in the same folder. Had it been in the same folder, it's no problem. We can just do, see here, just an example, address.py. Let's move that there. And then here we shall import it. Let's see if it even helps us. Can we do that? Do we get any help? From address, because it's in the same directory, we just have to type that. Import address. We can see if we run everything from main, we get no model found error. In this case, we then would need the init file. And again, still no model found. So we have these kind of issues that will happen when we combine relative and absolute paths, and we will come to that part at some point. But at the moment, just try to keep things easy. We don't get this kind of situation, because we also have something we have not discussed as circular imports. We don't want that to happen. So instead, keep things simple for now. We'll get to it at some point. Have this kind of easy project structure, a main and then folders perhaps. If you want to, for our calculate example, this main would run our calculator, and in here we would have the calculator module, I guess, or probably would not call it a models, maybe services or something else. Something that fits. Until next time.